Hey, good Easter morning, boys and girls in the firearms world. You got Black Powder Bill here for blackpowderbill.com. You should probably know that because that's the name of my YouTube channel. Anyway, I made a couple decisions over this past weekend. Actually, I've been thinking on them for quite a bit. So, the home phone number here, the 3457 number, I think I'm going to discontinue that on April the 15th. I don't need it. I pay for 2,000 minutes on a month on my cell phone, and I'm only using about 200 minutes. So I'm going to flip straight to cell phone. So the 3457 number here will be no good. So for those of you that know me and have my home email address and have my cell phone address, you're okay. All right. But I need to cut out some of the, I don't even know what to call it, the new political fever that's going on. I got people sending me things that I sent out. Yeah, I don't know. Also, on April the 15th, I will no longer do firearms transfers within New York State. One of the reasons being is I'm getting ready to move, and I'm trying to get all my paperwork all sorted out and get things together. The other reason is, which is also part of why I'm canceling my home phone, is the tax issue. Sales tax. I do about 95% of my business outside of New York State. And I just, the little bit of tax money that I give New York State is now being given to law enforcement, $27 million to help fight this new firearms ban. I don't understand how they can how they can say the firearms ban wasn't going to cost anybody anything. It was going to be no impact to the state, counties, or local jurisdictions. And then they said, here, you have to do all this. Again, I've read other article where county clerks, Monroe County, I don't know if it's Wayne County, Livingston, Ontario, what county doesn't matter. They're complaining that they can't handle the amount of opt-out forms that are coming in. And as you know, in my opinion, if you opt out, you're opting in to their plan. You're agreeing with parts of the firearms ban. Everybody's worried that their name's going to be on a database and their address, but yet you're all over the internet showing pictures of your firearms collections, your deers, your hunts, your ATVs, pictures of your camp. Why not let them just have your address too? I mean, they already have it. So that's how I look at that. It's a tax deal. I'm going to take what remaining firearms I have in stock, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to transfer them over to myself, add them to my personal collection, and then after I move and I transfer my FFL out of state, I'll log those back into my books, or I'll just put them back up for sale again. And all the rules will apply. You're still going to have to ship it to an FFL. I'll have to run you through a back next check and all that stuff. But the money won't be going to New York State, the sales tax money. Actually, I've only sold 2 carbines, 2 rifles last year within New York State. So that wasn't too bad. Another thing I want to discuss is you need to go to www.scopeny.org. We just sent out an alert about the $27 million. I pretty much titled it on my Facebook page, Rhinos Gore Firearms Owners Again and Again. That's true. New York rhinos have gored firearms owners again and again. I mean, you just can't trust this political crap. I mean, this is unreal. $27 million. Hey, we're going to give it to them so everybody can enforce these firearms bans. It's ridiculous. I suggest that anybody that's a firearms dealer move out of the state. With the way we can ship stuff around nowadays, we should be good for a couple of more years. It should take them a couple of more years before they, put a ban on us being able to ship firearms or sell firearms. I see Cuomo or the government through Remington an $80 million bone, to build new sniper rifles for them. Remington, you can build these rifles anywhere. You need to move out of New York State. I know you've been here a long time. Cut your losses. Bring your people with you. Just pay them to move. Just move the ones that want to move. I'm sure there's a lot of people that would like to get out of this state. If you're worried about not being able to see your kids or grandkids, put them on a plane and bring them to you. Or drive up and pick them up and bring them down for the summer or the weekends or whatever. Most of the people I know work shift work. You don't get to see your family anyway. So that about wraps up this good Easter day. Again, we've got the home phone number, the 3457 number, is going to be disconnected on April the 15th. I'm going to stop doing firearms transfers within New York State on April the 15th. And I may just for spite end my Facebook page on April the 15th. I got too much to do, you know, than sit around on the internet and dink around with people. Well, that's about it. I got this babe's cousin here. I got to put her out on the grill for a while so I can burn her up, then bring her back in and slow cook her. I'll do that. Nothing like a little roast pork. This is Black Powder Bill out. Remember, if you're looking for reloading components, you can find me as BPBRS on gunbroker.com. And April the 15th, I think, is a good day. That just popped into my head for some reason. But I think that's the day we all need to starve, really starve New York out. Talk to you later. Black Powder Bill out.